Hi, this is Steve Rowe, Executive Director. Today is Wednesday, May 19th. We've been doing these updates now since March of 2020, so going on 14 months, and it feels like we're starting to turn the corner related to COVID, and it's like, as we've communicated previously, we will continue to do these weekly updates, but hopefully the COVID story becomes less prominent in the updates. I will give you a brief update on cases and just kind of how things are looking in Johnson County. I updated as of a couple of days ago, and the case count was down to an average of just over 10 new cases per day on a 14-day moving average. So that is the lowest level it's been since June 18th of 2020. So we're definitely trending in the right direction and have been for just about a month now. There's only been one day in the last month where the case count went up from the previous day. So things are going in the right direction, and the positivity rate in Johnson County is down to 3.1%. What that means for us at Oak Knoll is that it's like we've actually stopped the weekly testing of our employees. We've actually gotten new guidelines and new rules that say that we do not have to test vaccinated employees. We had been doing that still through last week. So today, Wednesday, is the first Wednesday in forever that I can remember that we are not doing testing of employees. We will continue to test any non-vaccinated employees, and there are still a handful of them. We are in process of implementing a policy that vaccination is a condition of employment. And that will be effective as of July 1st. But even with that policy, people can claim either a religious exemption or a medical exemption. So it's probably unrealistic to think that we will at some point have 100% of our employees fully vaccinated, but we are certainly, we're doing what we can to encourage people to be vaccinated, and we have implemented that policy. It will be communicated with employees here either today or tomorrow, so that is in process. Changes that we made effective Monday this week, which Kim and I communicated with a memo last Thursday, were opening of guest rooms. So effective this past Monday, we did open guest rooms to your visitors if they are vaccinated. And for the guest rooms, we're asking your guests to produce a vaccination card that we can take a copy of, and we will add that into your resident file. We also opened up restaurants to visitors, so if you wanted to eat in the Oak Room or Third on Third with a guest, we want to encourage you to ensure that that person that you're dining with is fully vaccinated, but we do not have the capacity as staff to monitor all of the guests who might want to eat with you. So we're really relying on you as our residents to make sure that your guests eating in the restaurants are fully vaccinated as well. We are open to waitlist members, but they don't know that yet. We're working on a mailing to the waitlist that will invite them back into our community if they are fully vaccinated, and many of them are. But it's like we will encourage them to start to come back to programs or to start to use the swimming pool again, just as they had before. It's really just a small handful of the waitlist households that took advantage of that, but we are going to start to allow that as well as soon as they get this mailing, which we're working on and should go out either late this week or early next week. Bruce is on the verge of announcing some dining changes, so look at your mailboxes over the next couple of days for some news there that I think people will be happy about, and we're just about ready to make some additional changes within dining. And then it's like all of you know, or probably are aware that it's like that Ken Carlson is no longer working for us as Director of Building and Grounds. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been working very closely on a daily basis with our maintenance team, and we at least feel like we've gotten a pretty good handle on the outstanding requests. So thank you for letting me know about things that you had talked with Ken about and just hadn't been completed yet. Our list of outstanding requests is quite significant, but we are talking about them on at least every other day basis, and assigning responsibilities to each of those things, and slowly but surely picking them off and getting them completed. So please stay patient with us as we continue to work through that list. If you have reported to me and I replied back in some form, either a return email or a return voice message or anything, if I acknowledged your request, it is on the list and we will get to it. So thank you again for your patience, and it's like I feel like we're at least not falling further behind, and we're starting to make some progress on getting some of those things taken care of for you. The final thing I want to talk about is apartments. We do have several apartments open currently, so if you know of friends or neighbors, people who would like to come into Oaknall, but it's like we just haven't had the right space for them. There are a couple of apartments open in the Benton Street building now that are the larger apartments in the Benton Street East. So almost 1,000 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and some really nice spaces that are definitely the largest that we've been able to offer to any of our waitlist households for quite some time. We also do have some smaller 1-bedroom apartments available in the Spring building, and there are some transitions that are in process currently with people transitioning from independent living to assisted living that are going to open up some larger apartments that our internal priority list households will have an opportunity potentially to upgrade into a larger, more comfortable apartment. We always go based on Life Care contract date order. So if you're on that priority list and I haven't contacted you, it's because somebody else is ahead of you on that priority list. But we will be able to accommodate at least a couple of households here in the very near future with transitions. Stop and take a breath, and I think that's all that I have for you today. I hope things are going well for you this week, and we'll talk with you again in 2 weeks. Bye.